just because normally I finish the slide presentation first and I get into the actual show of the window, okay? But we're just gonna go with it, okay? So I'm gonna show you all the features that come with our window now, okay? Now I've been sitting here to tell you how great our window is. Now it's time to show you the proof is in the pudding, right? So what we have here is your regular run-of-the-mill heat lamp, okay? You turn it on, you put your hand in here, put your hand in. Tell me if that feels cool.
Yeah, it's hot.
Gets hot, right? Exactly. All right, what we have over on this side is a regular BTU meter, okay? Now at this point, we call this the world famous light show, okay? I put a little twist and I call it Wheel of Fortune, okay? It's a little different. I'll explain why I do that, okay? So here's your BTU meter. We're gonna turn this on, right? I'm gonna put it on percentage, okay? All that's gonna do, let me hit it again, is tell you exactly how much percent of the heat is getting through the glass, which is gonna be right here in between, into your home, which is on this side of the glass, okay? So have them somewhere where they can sit there and see exactly what it comes out to, right? So you have this power button all the time, yeah. Okay? You put your hand here and show them so it's not like crick. Look, you take your hand in and out, it does it just what the actual number is, right? So in the beginning, okay, we decided we want to see outside from our home, so we put one pane of glass, okay? So one pane of glass here, your home is on this side, okay? So what's that say there?
77.
So that means this is only keeping 23% of the heat out of your actual home. Okay, the sun literally should be paying you rent at this point. Okay? And if one is good, two is better. Okay, so this is just a dual pane window. Nothing crazy about it, right? If one sheet of glass is fine, two gets us down to
62%.
That's right. So it's only keeping out 38% of the actual heat from outside of your house.
Hey guys, this is the window that they have in their home, right?
Yeah, this is pretty much what I
This
told
is
you
the
out here.
one. Hey guys, this is the window you have in your home right now. Let's see what your windows are doing for you. Ain't shit.
Easy, right? And if one is great and two is a party, right? Then three has got to be amazing, right? Because I mean, we're American, right? Why not? We're gonna go in excess. We already got one. We got two. We're gonna go triple power right now, right? But do me a favor, hold this for me real quick.
Oh,
Ooh, that's heavy.
Yeah, you see that? I make it look light. I mean, I do it on purpose, okay? But it is a heavy window, okay? And 3 panes of glass will get you down to 51%. So you still have 49% of the glass coming through of the heat coming into your home from outside. Okay, but we're getting better. Okay, in the 90s, we came up with hard coat. Okay, we've seen these around. You go to your grandma's house. There's always a little darker in there. You don't know why it is, but this is because the little coat they put on the outside of the window. Okay, hard coat. If you want to hold that for me, now it's going to float away. Okay, it's much lighter than the triple pane. Okay, the reason triple pane is so heavy, that's what makes it expensive. Right, it's 3 panes of glass. But you have to install those 3 panes of glass wherever it has to go. Okay? So then you have your hard coat. Okay? And hard coat gets you down to
57%.
57. So it's not even as good as the 3 panes of glass. Okay? So just to keep that in mind, it's cheaper, okay, but it's not as good as having 3 panes of glass. Okay? So when you have, a research facility at your disposal, you tell these engineers and scientists, hey man, I need a window that's as good as a wall. Right? And because they're literal people, what do they come up with? They give you a window that is a wall. Okay, it's just insulation put between 2 panes of glass. If you want to draw a tree here for a nicer view, that's great and all that. But guess what? The view's still gonna be shit, right? But if you put this window wall over here, what happens?
55%.
No, just 5, right? So you keep out 95% of the heat of your home when you have a wall. So walls get the job done, right? So what wound up happening? Andersen made their own window. Okay, this is actually Andersen's window. Some
Nice.
people will ask you how you got it. We bought it. Okay, research purposes. Okay, this is Andersen's Acclimate Low E. You can go into Lowe's and buy it right now if you want to, right? And it gets you down to
11.
11%'s not bad, right? If a wall gets you 5, 11%'s not bad, right? This is what we have come up with. Okay, this is our Polytech frame right here. This is exactly what we're putting into your home. Okay, and our window
Wow. 2.
is like having a wall with a view. Okay? So that means you are saving all of that money. Look at it, it's nothing going on here right now, okay? So now you're showing them, you've blown their mind away. When they see that, it's always like, wow, that's crazy, right? Let me ask you something. You ever worked at a restaurant before? Right? So hold this like you're holding a pizza pie, right? Okay. And now you tell me when it gets hot,
Okay.
okay?
Hot.
Feeling it?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I'm sorry, I want to burn you. I'm sorry. Keep going. I can't help it, man. I watch a lot of movies. I do some weird stuff sometimes. Okay. So now here's our window. Okay. Same rules apply. Tell me when it gets hot. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a bit. You good?
Yeah.
Fine?
That's
Such a good thing, man.
Like I said earlier, guys, the proof is in the pudding.
God, it's
And
good.
that's why
Okay.
windows
Huh?
will be like 20,000 or more.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, you're right now. Your whole point is to drive home the value.
Yeah.
Your whole point is that they understand, man, this is the best window out there. I don't give a fuck what they walk in here next or what the next guy's got, man. You are here and you are showing them the greatest thing they've ever seen in their entire lives.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, that's the kicker right
No,
there.
man, I mean,
can
come
walk
on.
away.
You show that to
can walk
somebody.
away, yeah.
It's literally been, you showed them right there. Hey, this doesn't lie. It's showing you exactly what it is. Our window is like having a wall with a view. Okay? On top of that, when you go into the slideshow later, I like to harp on the fact why I can do that pizza trick. Okay? And that's because of the 6 layers of metal, right? That's your silver, titanium, and your zinc. Okay? So that's another part you harp on there. So you have, again, we're only as strong as our weakest link, but we don't have a weak link. Okay? Every single piece of that window has been put together and chosen to be there to provide you with the best window on the market.
Yeah.
Okay? Value, 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 value. Okay?
Make it fun for them, guys, right? I always say, hey, guys, if you guys guess this right at the end, I'll give you guys a discount on all your windows, right?
Right.
They're never going to get it. They're not going to expect 2% to go through that window.
Okay, so now at this point, I've already, shown the window. We'll do the window presentation afterwards, right? But I've already shown the window when I'm doing this, okay? So I've mentioned as one of my selling points the fact of, hey, you know what? Security, okay? I show them the poppers in the windows, and they understand that. And when I do it, I slam my window. You can look at my window. It has little, like, divots where I slam the window up and down. And I'm like, let's say you want to take an afternoon nap, right? But it's a nice day outside. You want to feel that breeze coming in while you're taking a nap, right? So I'll hit the poppers on it, right? And I'll slam it down. And I mean, literally 2 hands, like, boom, And then I'll grab from the bottom, boom, pop it up real quick, loud. Every time loud. Like, what is this fucking guy doing right now? Push him back like nothing, okay? On top of that, right, our windows are not just anchored into anything. You don't have empty vinyl. And now when you're going through the slideshow, you're going to show them the fiberglass. Focus that the fiberglass is empty. There's nothing in the fiberglass. Yeah, it's cheap, okay? But fast and cheap equals crap, right? If you want a cheap window, I will break into your house, okay? And I'm just going to take your Twinkies and get out of it. Okay, simple, right? But now if you look at the actual frame of the window, we have our thing reinforced. Not only do we use die-cast metal when it comes to making and locking our window, okay, but we also have it anchored, okay? So no matter how hard you try to pull it apart, it's not going to go anywhere, okay? If you have a piece of paper, it's always good to show them the inside part where you put the paper in between it and you tear the top off. And you can see the crease that it forms here. We're not joking around, okay? This is why you're buying in. You're literally showing them the best window they could possibly get, okay? And all these little features, you got to show it to them. Check this out. It's crazy, right? It's amazing. Look at that right there. No matter what I do, this isn't going anywhere, okay? So that's sold right there, okay? On to the next, okay? I also spend time showing them the spacer trick, okay? I try to tell them, hey, we're here to save you money, right? The window's gonna pay for themselves, all right? So you do have the slide there that shows you the spacer, right? And a lot of guys have a cup. I literally use the exact same thing we got it in right here, okay? So this is just your typical freeze spray, okay? It gets a little cold real quick, okay? The problem with older windows is that they have an aluminum spacer, okay? Aluminum, as you know, it conducts heat, so it will expand and contrast depending if it's hot or cold outside, right? Inside of here, as I showed you in the slideshow, we have our polymer plastic, okay? This does not react to any kind of temperature whatsoever. So you put them here inside the cup, right? A couple sprays, right? And you tell them, hey, here, touch that. How's that feel? Right? Pretty cold, right? How about this?
Not nearly as
See? And you can sit there, you can still bend it, everything's still fine, good to go. Okay? So now, proof is in the pudding. You literally showed them. And yesterday, my last call, literally you could see the spacer in the window. You could see that in the window. Okay? So, you got that down. All right? Then you come to your window. Now, if you're lucky enough and you have both actual frames, okay, you're going to sit there and show them exactly, look at the frame. It's empty. There's nothing inside of that. What's there between you and the elements? It's a piece of fiberglass. Okay? This is not high quality. Okay? We make sure that every aspect of our window has been thought about. Okay? So our windows are completely insulated, okay? You're talking about not only are we gonna make the window fit the hole in your home, okay? Also the glass itself, you already saw how good the glass is. Your hand's still burning? It's not because it didn't happen, right? Exactly. So this is showing you the whole window is completely insulated, right? Again, we're only as strong as our weakest link. Where's the weak link? I don't see it yet, okay? And then the last one, okay? If you wanna sit here and give them the UV test. See the light's on already, right? For anybody who used to party back in the day, you know what the black light does. Okay? So let's go here and grab, which one is this? That's ours. All right. So grab the single pane. Okay. So what this is going to show you is the UV. So everyone knows the sun has UV rays, right? And black lights are pretty much just UV rays. So if you put the UV rays over that iridescent ink right there, boom, it lights up. Okay. Now you have your glass right here. Put your UV on top. The words still light up. So really not really keep any UV out whatsoever, right? Then we go to our window. Okay. Our value is what, 8? I think it was, right? 50 something.
Our value is like ours is like 10.
10, right? What does
Yeah,
a 10
our
usually
value,
mean? It means really, really good. So now we put this over the top of the window. You see anything? Anything lighting up? I'm telling you, everything we put into this has been thought out. We're making sure, like, you know who hates this? Your dog. Because if your dog had a nice spot that would go to in the afternoon to would sit warm by the window, that spot's gone.
Yeah, and guys, show them how that correlates to the damage in their windows now, right?
Right.
People
Even on
don't
the
think
floor,
about
you may
it.
have a spot that's a little faded out from the UV already getting in there. Okay.
Windows
pain
sill.
points. Pain points.
Pain.
Sell that shit. Sell it. No. Any questions?
Agents of influence.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta look at all of that. In the front door, in the windows, the furniture, they have antiques, they have toys, like antique toys or anything like that. Drive it in.
All right. Any questions on the light show?
Very good.
Stop.